What,
But
Bryce, what was your reaction to the news that the team had cut Bless?
yeah, I was surprised, that they cut him, but so I didn't really he was working with the ones and things like that, and so I didn't have any knowledge of what was going on, but that's the nature of the business. You kind of just got to keep going. You got to take one day. You got to take it day by day. Appreciate every second opportunity that you get here, and the ball keeps rolling. So we wish nothing but the best for Bless, and I know he's a great competitor, and I think wherever he lands, he's gonna do well because that's just who he is.
Bryce, what are going to be some of the keys going against the Panthers receiving corps? They got Robbie, they got DJ, they got Terrence Marshall. So what are going to be some keys to slowing down that trio?
Yeah, I think they got some good receivers. Just like everybody else in the league, there's nobody that you go against that you just look at and you're like, oh, this is going to be easy work that you take lightly. And so I say the keys are, trusting the game plan. The coaches, they given us a really good game plan. I think not doing anything outside of what got us to this point, as far as trusting our technique, trusting our coaches, and just being who we are. And so if we do that, if we do our job, and I think everything will take care of itself. We play collectively as a unit. We have great communication. We're anticipating, and I think that will help us to succeed.
How have you felt about your development throughout training camp up until this point?
I'm happy with it. Not satisfied, where I'm at, but I think I've grown a lot, especially this training camp, as far as understanding the scheme and what the coaches are asking of us. I'm learning it, so now I feel like I can play a lot faster, and because it's pretty simple, I'm not thinking too much. I can really hone in on my technique, and that's really what I've been trying to do as far as my line of scrimmage work, and being able to pick up the stuff in our zone coverages and all that stuff. And so I'm pleased with where I'm at right now, but I got big goals, big dreams, big aspirations. So I know every day you just got to come in here and just work. And I think with that mentality, taking it one day at a time, I'll get to where I want to go.
Bryce, how big has it been for you to have the spring, to have training camp after last year? You got thrown into the fire mid-season when you were fully recovered from your injury.
Yeah, I think it's huge because anytime you get reps, anytime you get that time spent just getting those repetitions, it's huge. You can't replace those. It's hard to come into this league and just and not have any time and experience running through it. So this is huge. I think it does a good thing for my confidence as far as being out there on the field, knowing and playing fast and not thinking, just playing fast. And I'm excited. I'm very grateful to have had this offseason.
Bryce, how do you feel about your group overall? I mean, obviously it's a very young group. We've talked about this before and people might be overlooking you guys. How do you feel about the group overall? And do you ever talk about that people might be overlooking you?
Yeah, I mean, just because, obviously we're very young, but I mean, I have complete confidence in this group. I love this group. I'm excited for what our potential is and what the pieces that we have. And all we have right now, it's all we need. And I have the utmost confidence in all the guys, even though we're young. I think we're very hungry, and we don't really try and listen too much to the outside noise because at the end of the day, it's us stepping on the field and not them. And so that's just our mentality. And we got a bunch of hungry dudes. We got guys. We got the right people, and we know we can get it done and be successful this year. And so that's how I feel about this group.
Bryce, is it a weird feeling for you that in year two, you're one of the most experienced guys in that room?
Yeah, You can't predict what happens in this league. You know, it's like you grow up quick. Um, Obviously, last year I got thrown into the fire. I was playing already, and you know, I was in the cornerback group. I was one of the, you know, the older guys last year, even though, or you know, playing and things like that. It's like you grow up quick in this league. You know, there's no excuse, no explanation. You just got to come in here and work. And so I think I think it's good because it's challenging me to step up into a leadership role, to grow faster, and that's what I need and that's what I want.
I don't think we've talked to you since then, Bryce, but the week in Green Bay, the joint practices, how valuable was that for you guys? Seeing Aaron Rodgers, seeing Devontae, just kind of seeing an offense like that every day in practice.
It was, I loved it. I'm so thankful we got a chance to go up against them, and it was a lot of fun competing against 17 and 12, and I think it gave us. For me, I felt like I got a lot of confidence knowing that I can go up against them, stick with them. You know, I believe that I'm here for a reason, and just going up against them and seeing how they worked and challenging them, it was huge. And you know, I feel like it went well, and I feel like we matched up against them as a defense well, and I think that was a huge. I think it was a great opportunity, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and so I'm very glad we got a chance to experience that.
How much did what you went through with your injury in college, still meeting with the cornerbacks, helping them kind of learn matchups and everything, how much has that helped prepare you to maybe take on that leadership role this season?
You're saying what I went through last year, as far as
What you went through in college with helping your cornerback group, even when you were injured?
oh yeah, that was huge. I felt like, you know, usually I'm a guy who leads by example, but you know, when I got hurt, all I had was my voice, all I had was the experience that I had, and so I tried my best to help out the new guys, and so I definitely feel like that has helped me as a leader, to relate to guys, to especially guys who, you know, are hungry and want to receive the knowledge that I have, and so I think that's trickled down into this system and this opportunity. You know, I try and, you know, especially when I got here my first year, guys like Pierre and them, they did a really good job of helping me out. And so I'm just trying to pass that along to anybody. There's no competition, you know, there's no ego involved with it. You know, that's one thing I learned from the older guys that were before me. And so I try not to let that, you know, get involved in a way. So that's what I do. I try and do my best to help out anybody who's willing to listen and learn.
Any more for Bryce?